Hey guys, Cell here, we're back to some more Fate Grand Order. Fighting casters, so obviously I'm bringing riders. Now let's go. Gilgamesh's Calamity. We were led right to the Royal Hall. I'm surprised how friendly everyone is. Merlin's our fast pass. Yes, although all the maidens seem to be avoiding Merlin. So we're still a ways away, but is that King Gilgamesh over there? Don't make me repeat myself. The newer information about the war, the better. Keep bringing me reports. The harder we work, the less chance they'll have to attack. If you want to take it easy, keep fighting. Yes, sir. We've added 3 supply trains to bring more Plague tablets from the Secretary every hour. Good. Next is today's list of shipments. The shipments from the city of Aresh are being delayed, eh? The demonic beast set up a lair on the roads. Send 20 men from the eastern barracks to clear the way. Temur can take command. It's his home. He knows it well. Huh. Whose idiotic order was this? Why aren't the Basamu carcasses being sent to Iana? The researchers have nothing to do. This is the time to put their annoying little brains to work. Yes, sir. I'll send him over to the TMI research team right away. Here's the answer from Girsu. Curse that temple matron there is in Girsu. I knew there was still supply stored in the temple about. Have them send everything to the front lines. It'll be the end of the war if the wall breaks. Tell her friend it can't be taken to the underworld. Tell her food can't be taken. Is this the report from the astrologers? Good. They match what I observed. The reading for the harvest season isn't bad. Give a lapis lazuli necklace to whoever is in charge. But there's no time to rest. Have them read the report from the Eridu search team. By the way, I heard that Tabado's daughter is giving birth. Send her a sacred prostitute to aid her, along with some healthy fruits. And pull Tabado off from the northern wall. Give him 3 days rest. His grandson's face will give him courage. Damn. This isn't how I pictured him from the stories I just heard. I thought he would be more terrible and irresponsible. He's yelling at one priest after another. I can sense how busy he is from here. It doesn't seem like he'll be able to get a word in. Let's work up the courage to talk to him. That's right. You shouldn't wait for the king to have a spare moment. He won't wait for you either. You should say what's on your mind, even if it's a bit rude. Especially if you believe that's the right thing to do. Now, here we go. King Gilgamesh, I'm Merlin, Mage Extraordinaire, have brought guests. Busy, yeah, I can see that, so don't worry. I'll bring them right now. He's pulling me. The senpai, Merlin, wait. So, you've returned, Merlin. Welcome, the king is happy to see you. And did you bring back the tablet of destinies as your king ordered? No, I didn't have any luck this time. It's not in the Cedar Forest. Sheesh, if only you remembered where you left it, your majesty, I wouldn't have had to work this hard. Silence, know your place, mage. The king just happened to be tired when he scribed the tablet. Even I've heard of memory loss from exhaustion, but if the king says that that's the case, then it must be. Do as he says and keep looking for it. More importantly, who are those people? They don't look like Uruks. It's fine, I understand the situation. You may go, see dirty. King Gilgamesh, for you to bring out the Dinger, don't tell me. Just as you suspected, be ready to clean the throw. No need to worry, I'm simply sending 2 strangers back to the heavens. I'm busy, even the time I'd have to spend to exchange words with you is too precious for me to spare. Thus, I shall ascertain the truth of your words through battle. Prepare yourselves, mages of the observatory. And Merlin, stand down, do not interfere. That's great, I don't like to get my hands dirty. Anna, sorry, but would you give them a hand? The king prided himself on his self-control, but let's be honest. He's not one to hold back in battle. I mean, you prefer combat over conversation too, right? This is one of those fist speak louder than words moments. So I'm being forced into a useless fight again. Please die, Merlin. Sorry, please help me out, Anna. Sorry, once this is over, let's get Merlin together. It's alright, it's not your fault. I'll help you if you like. Oh man! I'm used to fighting these arms while grinding for experience cards. Wasn't expecting to run into any of them here. Fountains for sure. I probably should use this one of their Noble Phantasms. It's fine. I'll just save the Noble Phantasm for Gilgamesh himself. They can barely do anything against our riders anyways. Well, one down. Here we go. So much health, man. What the hell? 2 times speed. This is a little bit ridiculous. Alright, one more down. One to go. Alright. This probably won't kill them. No? It did. Alright. Maybe we had enough to finish it off. Gilgamesh, let's fight. How much health do you have? 240,000. Not bad. This. Let's also do this. And this. Let's see. Here's no phantasm. No. That. Being critical stars. That's just heals. Alright, here we go. Unreturning formation. Golden Wild Hunt. Excalibur one gun.
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。私の名前を覚えていきな。てめえはソエルドラゴン。太陽を落とした女ってな。サンタからの贈り物。聖夜に沈め。モルガー。
Okay, now this should finish him off. Hopefully. Oh yeah, that definitely did. Goodbye, Gilgamesh. Do we have one more round of fighting you? You know, at full strength? Because I know you can do better than that. Huh, thanks for the golden past experience, guys. The battle's over. He attacked so suddenly that we fought back without thinking, but... His Majesty seems upset. Yes, halfway through the battle, he clearly started holding back. Just who does he think he is, I wonder? A waste of time. I was curious to see what those tasked by the heaven could do, but you're no more than mongrels. Oh, there's his favorite word. You are unworthy of my help, and unfit to serve me. You aren't even worth punishing for my messing up my throne room. I'll let you go this time, so be gone. Oh wait, hold on, we're fighting an archer. So, could we be fighting Ishtar? I doubt it. Be kind of fun. You aren't even worth punching for messing up my throne room. I'll let you go this time, so be gone. I already read that. Your Majesty, please calm yourself. They seem like powerful warriors to me. Are they the strangers you spoke of? Merlin brought them here, so yes, they probably are. But it's too soon. Far too soon. See that stupid look on her face. Still not a clue what's happening here. There's no point in talking to that Merlin. It seems like you let yourself get distracted. For some reason, this is turning out to be my fault. Do you have anything to say so? This way, he really will kick you out of here. Look up the cards and give your name. Have Marsh do it. I don't care, it's not worth learning your name. Be gone, scum. I didn't expect things to go this bad. What's going on, Merlin? The king doesn't seem interested in Chaldea at all. You're right, that's strange. I thought he and I were on the same wavelength here. I mean, I didn't tell him what Chaldea was or what a servant was. Or about the incineration of humanity or the king of mages or the grails or the singularities or any of that stuff. But you know, he should be able to figure that out, right? He's a king after all. You didn't tell him anything then. And you're the one who said he was really busy, right? Oh, you're right, oops. I should have explained things, huh? Yes, that's Merlin for you. Totally useless. Now you're our only hope cell. Let's try persuading King Gilgamesh once more. Even he'll understand if you explain properly. There's no time for that. I can hear you, concealed one. Know that I am capable of all things and so possess all knowledge. Thus, there is nothing my eyes cannot see, though you can see I have yet to fulfill my destiny. I am aware of the process of summoning and commanding heroic spirits, what you call heroic spirit summoning. And that my name is on the list of those heroic spirit origins, and that you possess as well. Well, that third-rate master there probably lacks the power to summon me. I'd say that hurts, but I don't even want to summon for you, man. I really don't. I don't care to get you. I can use you like the mongrel you are from someone else. Perhaps one day. King Gilgamesh is from this era, but even though Merlin never told him, he knows all about Chaldea and the fact that he's going to become a heroic spirit. Which makes it even more important that he listens to us. Wait, let's at least talk about the Grail. Yes, that's right, Master. Here it's King Gilgamesh. If we don't recover the Grail that's somewhere in this era, the Singularity will destroy humanity. So we need to find the Grail as fast as possible. The Grail. It is within him? What's wrong? You're after the Grail, aren't you, and... I'm detecting the Grail. I had a hunch, but it looks like King Gilgamesh already has it. Of course. All the treasures in this world belong to me. I obtained the omnipotent wish granted a long time ago. That's probably what the Three Goddess Alliance is after. Otherwise, they have no reason to attack Uruk. And don't you dare ask me to give it to you. There's no reason for me to give you any of my treasures. So if you ask for the Grail, be prepared to give me more than just your life. That's true. We don't have anything to offer in exchange. Then what if we defeat the Three Goddess Alliance? Heh. Ha 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 ha! Defeat them! You're going to defeat those goddesses! Chidori, bring me water, my life is in danger! These fools may make me laugh myself to death. Merlin brought me the future's greatest clowns. Wow, that was a good one. I'll put it down in the court records. It'll say the king is in great abdominal pain. But knowing everything, I say this. I'm no use for you right now. You are all contaminants to this era. Rather, you're an excess. I'd go so far as to say you're unnecessary. Uruk is mine to protect. I do not need help from Chaldea. The heavens may fall and the earth may split, but this audience will be the last time I speak to you. Listen, do you not think that you can beat those goddesses with the pathetic pawns you possess? Even if yourself was one of those pathetic pawns? Forgive me for interrupting a pleasant chat, my king. Does this look like a pleasant chat to you? Are you blind? Oh. We just heard your laughter echoing throughout the ziggurat and assumed you were having a good time. Fool, don't you know that at a certain age one can laugh at the drop of a hat, no matter what it is? A message from observation post near the Tigris. They've sighted the wake from both of the heaven in the sky. It's heading for Uruk at high speed. Yep, we've got to be fighting Ishtar. It's Ishtar, one of the Three Goddess Alliance members. Wow. Wait, what? What? There's the woman. There's the Amazoness looking woman. There's Eresh, and there's the woman that looks like Medusa. Oh, is her name Gorgon? I think that's her name. Either way, those are the three members, right? Ishtar was never a member of them, I think. That fool again. Does she never learn? Or is she so stupid she can't even remember what happened a day ago? No, I doubt that Moore can even manage to remember what happened 12 hours ago. Your Majesty, please refrain from insulting Ishtar. She is the patron deity of our city. Even as king, you shouldn't blaspheme against her so carelessly. When you speak of her like that here, it makes matters difficult for the sacred temple. Don't concern yourself with such matters. Has she ever protected the Uruks from anything? She destroys things that don't need to be destroyed and creates things that don't need to be created. She's a cross between a horde of locusts and a sandstorm and a child's tantrum. She's probably going to accidentally destroy Aeana, her own home again, and then run crying to An. Of course, An vanished long ago. Even her father's given up on her. She got what she had coming. That girl is going to end up all alone, crying and crying until she finally dies of exhaustion. Haha, revolting. What did you say? This girl just destroyed the ceiling. She came down from the sky, Your Majesty. Is that Ishtar? Retreat, everyone, retreat. She's gonna smite us. Her Majesty, priests, prepare the special prayers. You are permitted to use them on our patron goddess. I didn't think you'd head straight for the throne room. You're like a gossip-loving city girl. Senpai, His Majesty is making shoo-shoo motions with his hand and looking genuinely annoyed. You're the one who's acting like a brat. I've had enough of you insulting me behind my back. Now I'm mad. I was planning on killing you slowly and elegantly to make you suffer, but I've changed my mind. You're going to pay for all these years of making me a mockery of a goddess. Now die! Ishtar's readying her heavenly bow. Good luck, my king. We're retreating. What, you're not going to watch? No need to be so humble. This is your chance to see the mythological sight of a nasty young goddess meeting her end. No, it wouldn't be worth getting cursed for a generation just for having watched. Good luck. Hilarious. Even your soldiers have abandoned you. That's what you get, your bad deeds finally caught up with you. Your deeds. I see. When I hear that from you, it really makes me think. This cretin is calling me the worst. Perhaps I should look back on my life and reflect a bit. Excuse you, I'm a damn goddess, but think your words. It's hard to believe that a king and a goddess are exchanging insults like that, huh? But Senpai, isn't that girl? Yup, it's that weird girl. Yup, it's the girl with the unimpressive chest. Oh my god, I want to hit that so badly. Oh my god, that can be taken so out of context right there. Do I dare bring on the wrath of Ishtar? Oh, here we go. Who's just said that even more rude thing? Wait, I know you, human. Oh, have you run into this goddess before? Oh, and it seems she ran into trouble. Haha, hilarious. Another tale of glory to add to Ishtar's myths, huh? I guess we are taking this to court. I remember when she crashed onto us and we said that we're going to sue you in court or something like that. Hello again. Oh, you're waving at me and saying hi like we're friends. You don't understand the situation at all, do you? I mean, I did just make fun of your chest, so... That means I can do this with no regrets. You destroyed the last of my conscience. I don't want weird rumors going around, so I'll kill both you and Goldie Boy over there. Excellent. Now this is getting fun. For a brief while, I shall permit you to fight alongside me. Let's go, Chaldeans. Time to slay a goddess. Let's teach this wanton spoiled daddy's girl of a goddess a lesson. What do you know? Starting right off the bat. And hey, it's these things. I think these were in the underground sand area in Ozzy's domain. Yeah, that was in Camelot, so yeah. These things used to put up a fight, so yeah. This is gonna be fun. Let's see. Tamamo, can you charm Ishtar? Oh my god, you can actually charm Ishtar. Albeit I don't know why I just did that. I completely forgot that actually gives her a charge. Oh god. Well, this ought to be fun. Let's do this, girls. Tokunatsu Nicole Goddess La Parasol.
それでは
The
皆
Grace
様お手を貸し
Pierre Noel. Grazie Pierre Noel.
真のサンタド
And
論
right
理的
there.
です
Both of these are. Oh wait, no, this is a single target. No, fantastic.
言い逃れは聞きません
Fat.
わ
Oh well.
浮気うつり秘伝子狐はまるっとお見通しいざ受け上がれロケがさちょうどいい覚えてくださいよ
Decent amount. Now this is a noble
聖なる夜
phantasm
素
here.
敵
Wait
で
one.
無敵な奇跡の一瞬ラ・グラスティーユ・ノエルシャンソン
The Gracie Noel. Oh yeah, I forgot. She also buffs everyone, doesn't she?
レディー
She gives us healing, damage. Oh man. I think she also gave us defense. That's awesome. Now we gotta kill Eastar quickly before her noble phantasm goes off.
サンタとして論理的です
あ
見えちゃってますレディーアタック
Oh yeah, nice crit.
罠だ
Nice crit, Jolta Lily. Now please, give us 3 busters. Oh, you son of a... You just had to give yourself immunity, didn't you?
サンタとして
Well, because you gave yourself immunity, you're now completely getting off scot-free.
胸も論理的です優雅に決めますかも
Jolta Lily and Waver, on the other hand, probably won't be getting off scot-free.
アバッチャウとっておきそこ動かない
Wait, really again?
優雅華麗に大胆に
This Singularity is confusing the hell out of me. Usually enemies actually do their Noble Phantasm. That's the second time that one of them hasn't done a Noble Phantasm. I guess they'll do Noble Phantasms later on?
レディー
I mean,
アタック
okay then.
罠だ
I'm completely fine with this.
どうかしらそこ動かないそこ動かない
Alright, which Lancer will kill her?
なるほどロジカルです
Alright, Jolta Lily, finish her off!
アタッ
Nicely done, everyone, nicely done!
クではでは泳ぎに参りましょうマスター
So, how far down in hell are we going for making fun of a goddess's chest? We're gonna get some kind of punishment for that, right? I still love the fact that we actually brought her to court, technically, if I said that. Spoiled as you are, you're still a goddess. Regular meatcraft won't even graze you. And what's more, you're holding back your authority. There's a limit to my patience, Eastar. Fight back at you. I hold back my authority for the sake of Uruk, not because I'm considering your safety. Oh, now I'm even more pissed off. Why should I care about Uruk when it's not even mine anymore? Okay, I don't care anymore. I'll blow you up along with the Ziggurats. You there, human. Who's that hiding behind you? Behind me? There's only Anna here. So that's what's going on. Things are getting complicated. Eastar's rising. Is she retreating? I changed my mind. I only came to pick up my pillow from my bedchamber in Iana anyway. Astonishing, Eastar. Of all goddesses is running away with her tail between her legs. What are you talking about? I just dropped by while I was out for a stroll. I freely overlook Uruk, freely plucked my bow, and freely ravaged the lands. See you, O shirtless king of Uruk. Have fun with the demonic beast up north. And Siduri, when Gilgamesh dies, it's not like I won't save Uruk, so keep a white flag ready. A white flag? What do you mean? She's cooled down. What an annoyingly lucky woman. Just a little more and I would have had the anti-Eastar net launched. Curses! It seems so. As long as the mana, the boat of heaven, is round, it will be difficult to capture Eastar. Well, fine. Let's get back to work. We've lost a lot of time. Let's work harder, Siduri. Yes, we shall resume planning to flood the Tigris River. There has been a suggestion that we use red clay as new soil. They first started their work as if nothing happened. What should we do, Senpai? These Todd's attacks must be a daily thing. The soldiers took their time about coming back. It's not much we could do now. Let's go find a place to stay for tonight. The king is moody, so maybe he'll listen to you guys tomorrow. I will not, you nitwit. Uruk is in unprecedented danger, but I have no time to deal with your Chaldean field trip. That's quite the burn. These guys have already corrected several singularities. They're practically professionals at restoring history. Aren't you a bit overworked? Why don't you try trusting a third party for once? There's no need. Any disaster caused in this era will be solved by the people of this era. If they are needed, they'll be brought in later. And Merlin, remember who you are to contract it to. I'm the one who summoned you, not Chaldea. As such, you should be working only for me. It hurts me to hear that. Oh well, it's not as if I have much of a heart anyway. Wait, did you just let some important information slip? You weren't summoned by the ritual sect, but by King Gilgamesh. Oh, I thought that was what I said. Yes, Gilgamesh is a wise king. He shed his warrior persona to become a mage instead. To protect Uruk, nay, the Mesopotamia world, he shed his holy blood as a mage. He has become a more reasonable, regal, reliable version of King Gilgamesh. Unwillingly, that is. I can't fix this disaster with my strength alone. I must protect my people, borders, and our way of life. I must fight with all of Mesopotamia. That is why I locked away my treasures and took up a staff. Something that half-blood mage that was also part of the plan. This is the real heroic spirit summon, unlike the summons of Chaldea. Really? Well, now I've lost a bit of confidence. Even if you're an ancient king, to be able to summon heroic spirits that easily is so. And it probably helped to mention that this is the end of the Age of Gods. Summoning is much easier here than in your time. Now, if we were in the 21st century with magecraft diminishing, even the king or I wouldn't find it easy to summon a heroic spirit. So there you have it. Your actions are utterly arrogant. But that summoning system was created with talent equal to godly skill. I will not mock the effort, research, and miracles put towards it. That, and the shred of hope it offered you. You have done well in the first 6 singularities. King complimented us. However, those errors are not this one. I do not need you all. If you still say you want to assist me, you may do so by working your way up from the bottom. High Priestess, I put you in charge of them. It may be a pain, but take care of them. Well, I mean, at least it's something. So we've been driven out of the ziggurat. What shall we do now, Master? Do not worry, I shall oversee your stay here for the time being. Where are my manners? I am Singularity. I assist the king as well as manage the ritual sect. Singularity, by the way, a white flag means surrender. I'm Cell, pleased to meet you. I'm pleased to meet you too. We welcome you all guests from Chaldea. I never imagined Miss Singularity would be taking care of Cell. This means my work here is maybe done. Yep, that would help me out so much. Now I have time to peruse the markets. I heard Uruk's ale is to die for. I am sure you already know, but Merlin here will not be of much use to you. Therefore, I shall give you some advice. The king has said you are not needed. However, he did not use the words worthless or meaningless. Therefore, if you would like for the king to listen, having some noteworthy achievements would be helpful. When you say achievements, do you mean the demonic front, like defeating the beasts that threaten Uruk? No, that would be the soldier's job. For you, let's see. Go and help with the various jobs in the city. I believe the king would want that. So basically, you'd be a jack of all trades. I will go and make the job arrangements for you. First, I shall guide you to your private lodge. Please, come with me. Thank you. But, why would you go that far for us? Setting aside King Gilgamesh's opinion, I'm sure we are suspicious foreigners to you. Because the king ordered me to take care of you. It's not often he says something like that. I cannot understand yet, but he must be worth at least that much to him. Therefore, as his assistant, I shall trust in his word. Please, lead a righteous life, one even an incompetent being like me would be able to understand. That shall be my reward as well. That is how this country runs. We don't have many resources, so there isn't much in the way of entertainment. For Uruk, ale, sleep, and people's smiles are what give everyone the energy to survive. Oh, that's it. Hey, give me that St. Quartz. But man, just those 2 quests right there took 32 minutes to finish. Oh my god. Well, I mean, there's no battles here. There's gonna be me doing a lot of talking. Oh boy, let's see how long I can keep that up. This is where you'll be staying. It's old, but it should be sufficient for your needs. It was originally used as a tavern. The first floor is a shared space, and the rooms are on the second and third floors. I didn't think you'd lend us a whole building. Thank you, Singularity. Isn't this great, Master? 3 days after erasure, and we already have a home to call our own. My dream home has a white picket fence and a pool. Yeah, but we've got to work to earn rent. Don't worry, we don't charge rent. We'll also provide you with the basic essentials. And it's also the ideal place to set up a summoning circle. I imagine this is going to be your base this time, Cell. It's the Chaldean Embassy. We can all live here, Senpai Merlin on our foe. A hideout for the 4 of us, including Lady Marsh, plus 1 beast. I have a room in the ziggurat, but this place looks more fun. Let's go take a look at the 2nd floor. This may be a short stay, but it's important to choose rooms. I'm bunking with Marsh and Anna. Why don't you go look too, Anna? You don't look happy. That's not it. It's just frustrating that I'm getting further away from my goal. I'll go check on Merlin. I need to monitor him to make sure he doesn't do anything funny. So they both went upstairs, huh? Let's get our work done too. Marsh, get the circle ready. It'll make navigation a little easier too. Right, deploying the round table, anchoring ley line coordinates. Oh, is it? Yep, it is Da Vinci time. Okay, so my cue. It's time for your circle setup mini lecture. In this episode of Magecraft Trivia, we'll cover the Age of Gods and Divine Spirits. Since you're in the BC period, known as the end of the Age of Gods, it's the perfect subject. I told you about Divine Spirits before, so this time, let's talk about the Age of Gods. Mage is called the magical energy that fills the atmosphere mana. The further back in time you go, the more of it there is. Think of it as the magical energy of the earth itself. It was not unlike an infinite supply of gasoline for humans. On the other hand, the individual magical energy possessed by a human or heroic spirit is called Ard. This magical energy comes from a special nerve tissue called the magical circuit. Remember though, the difference in scale between Ard and a human in the Earth's mana is tremendous. Mana is a vast reservoir of energy, and Ard is just a tiny little drop. And since the start of the AD era, the amount of mana has been steadily decreasing. As a result, in the 21st century, mages practice their mystics using Ard alone. We'll skip over why there's less mana for now. It's got to do with the island of Britain, so I'm sure it'll come up eventually. Anyway, in the Age of Gods, mana was everywhere, and there wasn't just more of it, it was more potent too. Mana in the AD era is called Ether, the 5th imaginary element. It's artificial magical energy you see. Before the AD era, human civilization was still in development, and magical energy was called something else. The true Ether, the power that gave birth to planets and formed the stars, the true 5th element. This true Ether is the root that forms the gods. It wasn't humans who ruled this era, it was the gods, or you could call them nature or concept if you like. Gods in the sky, gods on the earth, gods in the sea, love was a god, hate was a god, death and battle also had gods. The laws of nature were among the many authorities wielded by the gods. The world belonged to them. You could even say the gods formed many aspects of this world. There are different opinions as to whether the gods spoken of in legends, faiths, and religions in the modern world are the same beings. Modern mages at least believe that many legends are interpretations of things that took place during the Age of Gods. The gods truly existed, however. With the arrival of the Age of Man, they vanished. These disappearances came in 3 stages: decline, parting, and opportunity. The opportunity phase took place around the 7th century BC. A great disaster in around 14,000 BC supposedly caused prehistoric mythological civilizations to weaken, hence the decline phase. In 2600 BC, the parting phase at the end of the Age of Gods, when gods and humans went their separate ways. Mesopotamia is no exception. As it happens, the Mesopotamian gods came up with their own way of trying to continue the Age of Gods, but a single king ruined their plans. A king created to bind man and the gods together. Part man, part god, the man they hoped would be the wedge of the heavens. Gilgamesh, the king of heroes. But instead, he chose a path opposite to the one the gods had laid out for him. He chose to distance himself from the gods. Gilgamesh's rebellion caused the gods of Mesopotamia to gradually lose their power and in time they vanished from the surface of the earth. Even in this era, the gods are gone, they fulfilled their role and vanished. The present theory is that they exist as hollow divine spirits on a higher plane watching over the world. The true gods have vanished from this world, leaving behind only shadows. In 1,000 years, those shadows will be gone, replaced in the minds of humans only by legends. That's why I thought you wouldn't run into any living gods. I was shocked to see you found an alliance of goddesses. From the data I just saw, each dark spirit origin was extremely close to the real thing. A god's authority is a mystic far beyond magecraft. You should call it the manifestation of omnipotence. We're not sure who your true foe is in that era, but it's clear that the goddesses aren't on your side. Be careful, so. I know I'm wasting my time saying this, but don't do anything too crazy, okay? Aye, aye, sir. Did everyone get some mail? Sell homage to miners so they can have fruit water. I'm sorry, I'd prefer water too. Ale is so bitter. Oh, how thoughtless of me. I heard you were a servant, so I didn't think about it. How about this milk instead? It's got honey in it, so it's sweet. I don't like sweet things either, but okay, thank you. Okay, everyone, I'd like to have a quick toast to celebrate Sal's new job with the Uruks. Ready, everyone, cheers! Kanpai! Kanpai! Wow, that's good stuff, especially after half a day of cleaning. Hard work is the best way to make booze taste good. I live for this kind of thing. This is delicious. I don't like sweet stuff. And Merlin took the corner room. It's not fair. If I get a chance, I think I'll murder him. Cheers, Senpai. This fish is very good. They'd say it was caught in the river, but it doesn't taste muddy. In fact, it's quite firm. Oh, this lamb is nice and juicy, too. How did they flavor it without spices? So mysterious. My curiosity may never be satisfied. You're enjoying yourself, Marsh. Yes, and it's all because... Wait, Mercer brought us together again. Lord Sal, here, have a drink. Where the hell did Ushiwakamoto come from? Other than possibly the summoning circle. Benkei as well, really? Ushiwakamoto, you mustn't go pouring ale for sale. And I think you should limit your own drinking as well. Just like your sense of taste, you cannot handle liquor very well. Do not tell me you've forgotten how you embarrassed yourself on the bridge in New York yesterday. You didn't quite jump over 8 ships, more like 6 or maybe 5. You did a somersault into a big jump and then landed so hard you split the bridge in 2. That was crazy. Fine, sit down, turn away from me, and stare at your feet, Benkei. I've heard your warning. By the way, you never seem to talk. Stop talking. Is it because you sense your impending death? I may die tonight, and so I should say everything that's on my mind. Is that your logic? Perfect. I shall help you with your beheading. And then I pop my head down at the last second. It's a party trick I like to call Waka-Benkei. Haha, did you like that, Lord Yoshitsune? The trick is to pop your head down like a turtle. What's that in Japanese? Kane? I'm not sure. Why, you have the most bizarre talents. But it was funny, so I suppose I shall forgive you. Yes, as you can see, it's because I met some reliable allies. Well, I guess you can call them reliable. Are you sure they're not laughable? Yep, I never imagined King Gilgamesh would summon other servants. But it makes sense. That explains how he's holding back the demonic front. Why did Ushiwakamoto learn some Musashibo Benkei defeat the demonic beast around Yoruk? And in command of the demonic front is none other than... Leonidas. Sidure, I require only nutrients. Alcohol should not be enjoyed until after we've wiped out the demonic beasts. My heart is still at the front lines, just like the Uruks who are fighting day after day. But I do need to sleep. The body requires energy. But the brain requires sugar and sleep. During the battle, we soldiers are a part of a massive calculation. The load that combat places on the brain is equal to 4 days worth of doing your taxes. Warriors are mathematicians. Based on experience, 2 hours of battle requires 15-minute nap, requires it. And yet the younger soldiers tell me that I'm the only one who can immediately fall asleep amongst a horde of demonic beasts, and also get up right away. If you're tired, you should sleep, and if you think, oh crap, you instantly wake and jam your spear into a demonic beast's maw. Survival is the first thing you learn in Sparta, but these heroic soldiers push things to the next level. If you fight until you die, you can't repel the enemy army, it's a waste of a young life. Listen, if you want a motto, the motto of a defender should be, don't die until the fight's over. That's what I think. What? Who poured out ale into General Leonidas' cup? Who knows? Knowing him, he probably poured it for himself accidentally. It's good medicine for him, if you ask me. He hasn't rested as much as he says he has. The demonic beasts are calmer at night. Let's let him relax for the evening. I see. Maybe you're right. If you say so, Lord Lushiwakamaru, then well. That wasn't a very long conversation, but it's what we need to know about the power balance between them. It told us. Has Lushiwakamaru been leading the heroic spirits up until now? Merlin probably tried to avoid getting assigned to such a cumbersome job. Roman, was it? It's true that I'm the representative of the heroic spirits right now. But we were summoned by the king of this land. We know not to be a Chaldea. Oh, this sucks. It's not the Lushiwakamaru I know and love. Damn it. Perhaps isn't. Well, I mean, technically she is. She just doesn't have the memory. Perhaps there's another me there among you, but please don't assume I'm the same person. Oh, there we go already. Okay, Leonidas and I all made our contract with King Gilgamesh. If ever we're forced to choose between Lord Xelil and the king, we'll choose the king without hesitation. However, our goal of defending Zera in this city is the same as yours. Xel, humanity's last master, you have come from a distant world to this troubled land. What heroic spirit could fail to respect you for that? We shall help you in every way possible to the best of our abilities. Nice to meet you, Lushiwakamaru. Nice to meet me, huh? So I guess there is no other me in Chaldea. That is quite a shame. I am not that well known in the era. Good. Our circumstances may be different, but we're all working toward the same goal. Yeah, I figured I'd say that, because I mean, come on. You said she's not the same. So why not just introduce ourselves again? Well, can I ask you something? It was King Gilgamesh who summoned you, right? Then is he the only one who's providing you with magical energy right now? Indeed. After Merlin, King Gilgamesh summoned 7 of us heroic spirits to this land. Now, there are only 4 of us, but we'll talk about that another time. During the summoning, it was King Gilgamesh's magical energy that formed our spirit origins. But now we maintain our own sources of energy. We eat and sleep like humans and generate magical energy all on our own. So you've been incarnated, huh? That explains it. Not even the king would be able to simultaneously maintain the spirit origins of 4 servants at once. Yes, he really went a bit crazy. I should never have told him about the Holy Grail War. The supplying me with magical energy almost drained him dry. But then he says I'll summon even 7 more. The reason King Gilgamesh isn't on the front lines is fighting is partly because he still hasn't recovered all of his magical energy. So it seems before we were summoned, he said he didn't know who the enemy was. The northern cities were wiped out by demonic beasts, disasters occurred all over the land, and Kuta vanished overnight. That's when King Gilgamesh said he saw the future. He saw a future where Uruk was destroyed and was swallowed up into an abyss. That must be King Gilgamesh's clairvoyance. That's why he took the risk of summoning a heroic spirit. As a king who had to deal with such a disaster, he required multiple heroic spirits, correct? That's right. Excellent analysis, Mosh Kiriraito. May I call you Mosh? Yes, I'm Mosh Kiriraito. I'm just a demi-servant, but nice to meet you. The pleasant is mine. Anyway, back to the timeline. After this era became a singularity and the humanity was incinerated, King Gilgamesh summoned us. 6 months later, Uruk was reborn to a fortress city. We grow crops, train soldiers, and build structures within the fortress. A monetary system was established purely as an emergency measure for the war, all while we struggle against this unknown enemy. That's pretty amazing. Incredible. People fought in America too, but that was only after the nation had already been destroyed. Uruk is the opposite. People are fighting right now to prevent the destruction of their world in the first place. Well, it was a matter of timing. If what happened in America had come a few years later, they would have fought the Celts head on. What was lucky for Uruk was that King Gilgamesh had come back matured. After he finished his search for immortality, he probably underwent a bit of mental change. Right, speaking of his search for immortality, who was that in Enkidu? Let's see, so he met that Enkidu then. King Gilgamesh's friend, a hero equal in stature, and now humanity's enemy. But we just can't believe that's truly Enkidu. The Uruks knew the old Enkidu. Enkidu was the one who restrained King Gilgamesh, the king who was fated to be alone until death, and taught him to enjoy his friendship. Though they insisted they were simply a tool, to me, Enkidu seemed like nothing less than a very kind person. Real Enkidu would never wear such a cruel smile on her face. That thing that threatens Sumerd now must be a fake, only pretending to be Enkidu. A fake, huh? Then Enkidu is dead, like the legend says. Yes, the king watched as Enkidu died and buried his friend in the underworld. Thinking back, there was nothing so beautiful or sad as Enkidu. They may have been a puppet by the gods, but they gained a heart, granted. Enkidu was shattered along with it, but... Enkidu gained a heart, but was shattered along with it, that's... No, for now, let's talk about King Gilgamesh. Does the king know that a fake version of his lost friend has been made into his enemy? Yes, of course he does. Though the king doesn't leave the ziggurats, so he's never met them personally. But his response was unremarkable. Someone calling themselves Enkidu appeared, I see. Well, I suppose that's possible. That's all he said. He didn't get angry or sad. What kind of reaction is that? I've lived a long time in the world of humans, but I can't understand it. Yes, it didn't feel like he was trying to keep us from worrying either. Haha, the world will come to an end before he cares about someone else's feelings. Well, no matter what King Gilgamesh is thinking, I'm glad he's staying calm. The only reason Uruk is still standing at all is because of how hard the king is working. If he ever abandoned the role of the wise king and became the king of heroes again, Uruk would be doomed. I want to avoid that too. After all, if Uruk fell, I wouldn't be able to drink its ale or visit its brothel. Foe! Not sagely, but we have to find out who the fake is. Yes, I'm not telling you to forget it. We'll definitely find out who this false Enkidu is. But that can be done tomorrow. You haven't rested since your race yet, right? Get some rest tonight. We can talk and begin your new lives tomorrow. I have something to look into, so I'll be gone for a while, but while I'm away, you can get help from Siduri and other serpents. Look, Anna fell asleep too. Take care of her as well. She told you she doesn't like humans, but she doesn't hate them either. Actually, she's scared of them, so she's trying to keep her distance. You know what that means, right? Understood. Leave it to me. Alright, I'll be going then. One of my favorite girls is waiting for me. Merlin's right, Senpai. You don't look so good. Your vitals are dropping too. It may be rude, but let's leave Ushiwakuma and the others and get some rest. You're right. Good night, Mosh. Yes, good night, Master. I'll see you tomorrow here in the lobby of the Chaldean Embassy. Oh, man. Good morning, Miss Senpai. You must have slept well last night. Good morning. Both of you early risers, so amazing. We're just swapping out the staff over here, too. Good morning, Cell. Fofo. Morning, everyone. It seems we're all here. Very well. Let me give you your assignment, Cell. Today's task is for Mr. Lee Mott at the ranch. Apparently he wants help shearing his sheep. Huh, shearing sheep. Shearing sheep! That's such a menial chore. It isn't a menial task. Well, it's priceless. It is a valuable commodity for trade. Sheep are normally shorn 2 or 3 times a year, but the shorter the cycle, the greater the profit. Mr. Lee Mott's main asset is 180 sheep. If it takes 4 hours to shave 1, he can only shave 4 at a day for most. In other words, it would take Mr. Lee Mott over a month to shear all the sheep by himself. A whole month if this could be shortened to 10 days. Do you see how much of a difference in profit it would make? It's like a shipment coming in a month late. That analogy is really the opposite, but I see what you mean. It's the age of the fast and furious, or rather the fast and the furious. Understood, leave it to us. Let's do this, Master. I like your enthusiasm. Now then, here's your referral letter. Sheeps are nice, Mosh. They are very fluffy this time of year. So they are fluffy. This will be one tough mission. Oh. A new challenger appears. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention that the ranch is on the outskirts of Uruk. There are reports of previously undocumented demonic beasts roaming that area. Please be careful.
夏の魔物が目を覚ましたのです。
Why are we fighting a demon boy?
優雅に決めました。
demonic beast, demon boy, I guess it makes sense.
メリー、アタック。
Goodbye. What's next? 19,000 health, okay.
こういうのどうだ？
胸は優雅に決めましたもん。アバチャング。
Not bad at all. Really?
優雅に決めます。あやさ。
This hat do not have any busters, huh?
罠だ。
One more to go, then we can use our noble phantasm and take out all the other enemies.
論理なるほど。
よし。
メリー、アタック。ジャヤー。
Hoodie! What are we fighting? The giant one? Oh. Phantom of the Black Shepherd. David? Oh yeah, wasn't David crap, what the heck is the Shepherd? I literally just read it. Yeah, wasn't he a shepherd? Alright. This should do it.
言い逃れは聞きませんわ。浮気移り気で狐はまるっとお見通し。いざ受け上がる色気がさ上位へ
Goodbye, David. And now go to Lily. Finish them off.
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな。
Yeah, nicely done. It's gonna take forever to level up this Mystic Code as well. Holy crap. I'm nowhere near level 2. Hey, I owe you one. I was helpless against those vermin. I only expected you to keep watch as I was shearing, but I never imagined you to exterminate them. I expect nothing less from the elites working directly for the king. Help me again sometime. Here's 3 sheep silver. Huh, don't I have sheep to shear, you ask? Well, the circumstances have changed. The girls from the sacred temple wanted to try shearing so much that they're willing to pay me silver for it. Today the sheep were reserved for them. Who knew that shearing sheep would become a business unto itself? Oh brother, fads sure are weird. Oh, they add that they are. The sheep passed by right in front of our eyes. Both of you, get a hold of yourselves. Well, that was just horrible. Well, that didn't go the way they had hoped. I have nothing to say to Marsh and Anna. Must be a side effect of the sudden introduction of a monetary system and the ability to buy entertainment. It is an effective method of livening up a city, but it might be about 500 years too early. Yes, I believe security for deposits of silver began thriving from around the Akkadian period. It didn't exist in the early dynastic period. It's not that King Gilgamesh is at fault, but perhaps it was too early for the citizens of Uruk. I agree, Marsh. The monetary system is bad civilization. Reservations are terrible. Oh, jeez, you two. What? That's all? Once a night and that was it? Huh. Okay, well with that, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next one. We will continue and finish this. Which ironically, if the story is long enough, it might actually be just this again. I don't know. It honestly could be any number of quests. We could do about 10 of them within an hour. We could only possibly do 2 if the quests take too long in terms of the story. So yeah, till then, see you later.